What's up, guys? Today I'm going to show you the number one exercise I've been doing to get ready for my one-arm pull-up. I guess this is one of two super important exercises, obviously, but this has been the one I start with. Look at it as my primary strength movement for it, but it's actually a grip exercise. But I'll show you and tell you why it's so awesome. Oh yeah, check it out. Pretty simple, nothing too crazy. Obviously, this is 10 pounds, so the curl isn't particularly hard, but I do think it helps me. And neurologically, since I'm working one elbow, I think it helps me maintain tension in my grip elbow as well. But more than anything, of course, this is a grip exercise, right? Weighted grip holds. I really think that if you're gonna pull, I weigh 160 pounds. If you're gonna pull 160 pounds, having the ability to really firmly grip 200 pounds, it's gonna do more for you than you can even imagine. All right, so that's really just a grip hold with body weight plus 10. Let's see, this is 15s. I'm just gonna do each hand, add 5 pounds. Last session, right, today's Sunday, so last session was Thursday for this routine, and I worked up to the 30 pounds, which is nice because then it actually starts to become a difficult curl as well. So you get some extra elbow work in, but I keep the reps low. Right, by the time I was up to 30 pounds last time, I think I was just doing 3 reps, right? But really, the idea is, especially when you jump up and you first grab it, you have to have a nice, firm grip to handle that. Yeah. There we go. Plus, this looks super cool. I mean, come on. I'd say probably even within the gym community, at least 90% probably can't hang for any reasonable amount of time with one arm at all. So to be holding something and moving something while holding it, while maintaining that grip, I think that's pretty dope. But, all right, my right arm is notably stronger than my left, or at least more coordinated. It seems like my grip is always a little funky when I first grab it, but it's definitely getting better. That one was a little sketchy, actually. My wrist was more, I guess, extended than I would have liked. So it was more in the fingers, right? If you have it flexed a little bit more, there's less torque at the finger joints themselves. So you're getting the grip just how you like it is a little. That's probably where the most practice I need for my left hand is. It's 20 pounds, so probably try to do 4 reps 20s, 4 reps with 25s. No, 3 reps with 25, sorry. And then hopefully 3 reps with the 30s as well. But we'll see. It's not really about the reps. That's just an arbitrary way to say, this is how long I'm maintaining the grip. So it's probably what, these sets, 5-10 seconds. if you couldn't guess, then the other major focus I have for my one-arm pull-up is just a one-arm pull down, right? I weigh about 160, and I can get some pretty very well-controlled pull downs. One arm with about, I worked up to 150 last session. I'm really hoping to do 155, and then I weigh 160, so I think I'm getting pretty close to being able to do some real experimentation on the actual bar. But we'll give it a minute. Oh, that feels so solid. I love that. What did I say here? I guess at 4, but 5. Yeah. Both those Tarzan hands. It's kind of fun to do something, a little unorthodox as well. Kind of gets you some attention. But I don't know why this is just fun. I actually feel like Tarzan. I remember when I was a kid, I used to love the monkey bars. Like, they'll just swing on one arm, no problem. They only weigh 40 pounds, but still the relative strength of their hands is kind of insane. So ideally, I guess you start doing the monkey bars when you're 5, and you just keep doing the monkey bars. You're always going to have a nutty grip, but me, by the time I was 8, I was pretty much just playing video games. I had to start fresh when I was 22 or so. It's much harder that way. It's obviously even harder if you're 30 or 40. You've been sitting on the couch for 20 years, but all right. Yeah, that was definitely the grip limit in my left hand right there. For 5 reps anyway, so I'm gonna grab 25s and I'll probably intentionally keep it at 3 reps actually, because I probably could hold for 4 reps even with my left hand. Definitely with my right, but even with my left hand I could hold for 4 reps, but it's more important to me that I get meaningful practice in with the 30 pound than it is squeezing out more reps with the 25 pounds. Again, that's probably a tiny difference, but just kind of emphasizing that the point of this progression is to be able to hold more and more weight, not to do more and more reps. Right? Pretty much all of my training these days, I think I've mentioned this in like my last 4 videos, I'm not training endurance, I'm training strength, I'm training peak output. A good one-arm pull-up, 3 seconds of performance. I don't care beyond that. So I do need to rest a second. Grab some Gatorade behind you guys. Yeah, I'm not drinking the Skittles anymore. I rearranged my diet, so I'm having a lot more carbohydrate before I train, and then just some Gatorade. Still not a lot, but I try to have just enough before and during to keep myself topped off. I don't really think it's a big performance boost, but it does help me recover. By the time I finish my workout, it's like I'm already fed, because I was well fed the entire time. So then I actually go for a little hike, get some extra cardio in, and then I really just have right now chicken and milk and an apple. So I'm telling you guys crazy secrets, but as soon as I finish my workout, it's like I don't need carbs. I was good the whole time, so it's just protein really. Anyway, This is where it starts to get heavy, so I'm gonna bump up the volume, get a fresh song on. All right, 25 pound. I call this exercise monkey business for obvious reasons. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah. Yeah, my right hand is super solid. Left hand, lagging a little bit, but it's still a good enough time. So, and it's weird. I feel like my left hand is always sweaty when I'm going up. My right hand's fine. It's like just one hand is nervous. Whatever. Try to brush it off. Blow on it. Man, I don't know what the lighting is like right there, but in this mirror to my left, I'm looking pretty good today. I like that. All right, here we go. Ooh, that was good. Good initial grasp. Very difficult on that second rep to stay on there. All right, I'm gonna find a 30 pound. I like this because the 30 is noticeably larger than 25. So that's where it really starts to look good. The nice thing is, or one of the nice things, when you're up there hanging, there's no cheating, right? You see so many people, they do their curls, and they're not just using their elbow. It's a power clean. I always thought that was funny because it's like, what do you can get big biceps, and you can condition that way, sure, but you're just doing so much more than you have to for your biceps. But anyway, when you're hanging, it has to be a strict curl. You can't use your hips. They're not rooted to anything. But so, as far as strict curls go, even a 30 pound is really good, I think. And then if I have the strength to hang with a 35, 40 pound dumbbell and do curls, I think that's going to look really impressive. But whew, I'm happy with the 30s for now. Really happy, actually. I think you probably right hand hang and do 35s. I might try that today, but the left hand's probably not quite there. You'll see how rocky my grip gets. All right, here we go. Yeah. Oh, you guys ever play League of Legends? The champion Malphite? Rock solid. That's what goes through my head when I first root the bar with my right hand. It's nice. Left hand is questionable. It's like the curl is really, I guess it's nice because you're putting force into the dumbbell, right? It's going to change the isometric tension to your grip, right? So the grip requirement is going to peak as you accelerate the dumbbell upward, right? So as you're changing directions at the bottom, that's where the peak grip requirement is going to be. All right. But really, the curl is kind of just a glorified warm-up and way to make this exercise look cooler. All right. Here we go. Yes. Okay. No, that was it. So I obviously didn't hang for very long there, but what was most important to me is that initial snatch. So I'm still pretty glad I got on even for a second. My left hand. Um, I'm thinking if I want to try again or what, but it's always weird when you have those imbalances because it's like, I just, it was a maximum effort, but the volume was still substantially lower than my right arm. So it's like, do I go beyond? I don't know. Do you train just each arm to their capacity, or do you try to level them out, which means you're really overreaching with your weaker side more so than your stronger side? I feel like it's probably better to just chill and let even the weak side develop at its own pace. As long as you're doing the same exercises, even if there is an asymmetry, they should be advancing at the same rate. And if anything, the weaker side is going to advance slightly stronger as long as you're reaching stimulus with each individually. So, but this is super important, and I feel like it. So I'm going to do one more set each side. All right. Rock solid. Sweet. Yeah, that's gnarly. I think my grip is probably about where I need it for a one-arm pull-up. On the one-arm pull-downs, I can definitely tell there's a point at about probably 75% extension position right here where I feel my lower pec and my brachioradialis kind of dip out and I just lose it. So obviously I have to have that strength right there if I'm going to initiate the pull-up. So yeah, it's weird to say that my low pec is a limiting factor for a pull-up, but all this one-arm vertical pulling has been a real eye-opener for the involvement of the lower pec in overhead action. All right. I'd love to get 1 or 2 reps here. Good, firm grasp. I lost my song. Oh, there we go. Yeah. I'll take it. Not optimal by any means, but I got that initial grab. And, that's a pretty good weight. So call that a wrap on these. Off to bigger, and, well, not really bigger, but or better. Just off to other things. But anyway, that's what I do for my grip. Peace.